Baik, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke teman-teman, kita lanjut ke pertemuan kita yang keempat ya. Jadi di sini, oke, kita masuk ke yang keempat. Oke, I will open my slides ya. So yang kemarin itu sudah ada beberapa yang mengirimkan tugasnya ya. Jadi saya akan membuka dan menyebutkan bahwa only 6 or 7 people ya, yang mengumpulkan tugasnya ya. Mana? Oke, sebentar saya dulu. Sampai baru. Oke, yang sebelah sini. Mohon nanti kalau yang belum dikumpulkan ya, harap selama liburan sudah bisa mengirimkan ke via email saya. Oke, ini memang saya pakai picture saja karena kondisi di tempat saya ini bekerja tidak memungkinkan untuk mengambil video. Oke, mohon ditunggu, ini wifi-nya agak lemot. Oke teman-teman, menjelang buka ya, ini jadi agak ramai. Oke, di sini Gmail, Gmail. Belum saya masukkan. Saya belum kekurangan aqua. Oke ya. Baik, sambil menunggu kita akan mulai aja dulu. Oke, kita lihat pada pertemuan yang keempat ini, we will focus on the grammar ya. So grammar again, because basically listening is easy for you guys ya. Jadi saya akan masuk grammar dulu. So we have the structure question in Toefl test question 1 through 15 of the structure is written expression section to test your knowledge of the correct structure of English sentence. Okay, so the question in this section are multiple choice question in which you must choose the letter of the answer that best completes the sentence. Okay, for example, blank is taking a trip to New York. So here the best answer will be C. Yeah, the woman is taking a trip to New York. Yeah. You don't say they is taking. No. They pasangnya bukan is. And when is itu kita pertanyaan. Sedangkan sini nggak ada question mark. Ya. Jadi it's not when atau her. Her is. Oh, her itu nggak pakai verb is. Ya, jadi her itu nggak pakai is. Ya. Kalau she is boleh, tapi her is not. So the woman is. In this example, you should notice immediately that the sentence has a verb is taking, and that verb needs a subject. So answer B and D are incorrect because when and her are not subject in answer. They're not subject. In answer A, they is a subject, but they is plural, and the verb kata kerjanya is talking, taking. So is a singular verb. Ya, jadi kita kalau verbnya singular maka objeknya atau subjeknya juga harus singular. So the correct answer is the woman. Ya. Okay, and then strategy for the structure question. Ya, jadi yang kita harus butuh perhatikan di sini adalah firstly study the sentence. Pertama kita harus pelajari dulu kalimatnya, atau kalimat bertanya atau kalimat singular atau plural, ya itu yang kita harus perhatikan. Ya. Jadi dalam bahasa Inggris yang perlu kita perhatikan yang pertama itu bentuk kalimatnya, ya, apakah bertanya atau singular atau plural. Number 2, then study each answer based on how well it completes the sentence. Okay, eliminates answer that do not complete the sentence correctly. Pertama, yang kedua adalah study each answer based on how well it completes the sentence. Jadi satu kalimat itu bagaimana apakah kalimat itu masuk akal atau tidak, ya. Ini juga berhubungan dengan yang pertama, yaitu your purpose is to determine what is needed to complete the sentence correctly. Ya, jadi kita harus menentukan apa yang dibutuhkan untuk menjadi kalimat itu benar atau kalimat penuh. Ya. Ada subject, ada verb. Ya. And then number 3, do not try to eliminate incorrect answer by looking only at the answer. The incorrect answer are generally correct by themselves. So do not try to eliminate incorrect answer by looking only at the answer. Ya, jangan terlalu fokus untuk menghilangkan kalimat yang tidak benar. Ya, tetapi kita harus melihat melihat jawabannya itu yang cocok tuh yang mana, ya. The incorrect answer are generally correct by themselves. Jadi ada juga kalimat yang menurut kita salah, tapi pada kenyataan itu adalah kalimat yang benar. The incorrect answer are generally incorrect only when used to complete the sentence. Biasanya yang kalimat tidak benar itu digunakan untuk melengkapi aja kalimat. Ya. Number 4, never leave any answer blank. Be sure to answer each question even if you are unsure of the correct response. Ya, jadi number 4, kalau kita mengisi bagian structure Toefl, pastikan jawab semua, ya. Jangan ada yang kosong, ya. Karena jawaban yang salah itu tidak mengurangi, tapi yang kosong, bahkan itu yang kosong yang akan mengurangi nilai kita. not spend too much time on the structure question. Be sure to leave adequate times for the written expression question. Okay, and then do not spend too much time. Nah, jadi kita kalau dalam satu soal dan terdapat kesulitan, kita bisa melengkapi, ya. Ya, teman-teman, kalau pas mengerjakan Toefl, kalau kita mengerjakan tuh cari soal-soal yang gampang dulu, ya. Dan seumpama kalau kita emang ketemu dengan soal yang susah, or we come across to a hard question, basically try to observe first, ya. Kalau emang you cannot really determine the right answer, you can skip it. Okay, so sentence with one clause. Ya, jadi di sini kita akan fokus atau drill pada the following skill will help you to implement these strategies in the structure section of the Toefl test. Sentence with one clause. Ya, kalimat dengan satu klausa. Some sentence in English just one subject, have just one subject and verb. And it is very important for you to find the subject and verb in this sentence. In some sentence, it is easy to find subject and verb. However, certain structure as an object or preposition atau appositive, yeah, and participle can cause confusion in locating the subject and verb, because each of these structure can look like a subject or a verb. The object of the preposition can be mistaken for a subject. Nah, jadi teman-teman di sini kita harus hati-hati. Ya, dalam bahasa Inggris itu only focus on subject and verb. Ya. It is very important for you to find the subject and verb. Jadi kita melihat satu kalimat itu dalam bentuk kalimat, kita mencari subject dan verbnya dulu. But in some sentence it is easy, and however certain structures such as subject, ada juga beberapa elemen yang bisa membingungkan kita, ya, seperti object of preposition atau appositive, ya. Dan juga ada istilah participle. Nah, ini bisa membingungkan kita untuk menemukan the location of the subject and verb, because each of these structure can look like subject and verb. Karena elemen-elemen ini bisa juga menjebak kita dalam berpikir bahwa itu adalah subjek atau verb. So therefore, you should be able to do the following in the structure, in the sentence, with one subject and one verb. Okay, for skill number 1, be sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. Okay, that's number one element. Yeah, be sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. Number 2 element is be careful of the object of preposition and appositives. When you are looking for the subject. And number 3, be careful of present participle and past participle when you are looking for the verb. Nah, ya, kalau dalam bentuk present participle. Present participle itu yang bentuknya ing, ya. And then past participle itu yang bentuknya verb 3. Ya, verb 3 itu harus ada kata auxiliary verb atau kata kerja tambahan, kata kerja bantu, yang menggunakan kata have, has, atau had. Nah, setelah have, has, had, itu verbnya itu selalu verb 3. Nah, kita menentukan apakah have, has, had ini adalah the main verb utamanya, atau yang setelah have, has, had, dan verb 3. Pada intinya kalau kita melihat itu adalah auxiliary verb itu terdiri dari dua, yaitu main and modal. Nah, kalau main itu kita udah tahu kemarin, ya, ada be, ya, be adalah am, is, are, was, were. Oke, ada juga have, ya, and have, has, had. Okay, and then we have be, have, dan satu lagi do, yes, do, did, do and did. So be, do, have, Okay, skill number one, be sure the sentence has a subject and a verb. Okay, yang pertama kita lihat dulu skill yang pertama. You know that sentence in English should have a subject and a verb. The most common types of problems that you will encounter in the structure section of the Toefl test have to do with subject and verb. Okay, yes. So basically, yes, we have to look for the subject and the verb, yeah. Because that's the main important thing. Okay, that's very, very important, as you can see. Okay, yeah, so over here, okay, okay, yeah. Sorry, my computer is lagging now. Oh, okay. Komputer saya lagging ini. Okay. So, English should have a subject and a verb. The most common types of problems that you will encounter in the structure section of the Toefl test have to do with subject and verb. Perhaps the sentence is missing either subject or the verb or both, or perhaps the sentence has an extra subject or verb. For example, was backed up for miles on the freeway. In this example, you should notice immediately that there is a verb, was. The verb was. But there is no subject. So answer C is the best answer. Traffic. Because it is a singular subject that agrees with the singular verb was. Jadi traffic ini nggak pakai S, so it's a singular. So the verb was is also singular. And then we have here answer A, yesterday, and answer B, in the morning, are not subjects, so they are not correct. Although the answer D, cars, can be a subject, but it's not correct because it's a plural. Nah, ingat, bahasa Inggris itu harus hati-hati. Kalau ada S, ya kadang orang Indonesia bilangnya untuk apa? Kayak ke Inggris-Inggrisan tuh ada SS-nya. Nah, itu salah. Kalau ada S-nya itu pasti adalah plural. Okay? So be careful when you pronounce words that has an S. Okay, example number 2. Engineers for work on the new space program. So in this example, you should notice immediately that the sentence has a subject, engineer, and that there is no verb because answer B, are needed, is a verb. Ya, jadi di sini yang paling benar adalah B, ya, because it needs a verb. Engineers adalah subjeknya dan kekurangan verb. Nah, verbnya adalah are needed. Okay, and then example number 3, the body blank going to the movie with a friend. The boy blank going to the movie with a friend. So in this sentence, a subject is the boy, yeah, and has a part of verb going. So to be correct, some form of the verb be is needed to make the sentence complete. Answer A and B are incorrect because the sentence already has a subject, boy, and does not need it to be extra subject, he. Okay, so the boy ini udah nggak, is the subject. You don't have to say he is. So the boy, he is, no, the boy, udah the boy aja. And then the verb is needed to make sentence complete. Answer A and B are incorrect because sentence already has a subject, boy, doesn't need an extra subject, he. Answer C is incorrect because relaxing is an extra verb. Relaxing juga nggak usah karena ada going itu tadi ya. extra verb that is unnecessary because of going. So answer D is the best answer. Yeah, we'll be going together with, so going is the complete verb. Yeah. So the boy will be going to the movie. Okay, if you got that one, it's good. Very easy, yeah? Okay, now we have a look at this one. The following chart outline what you should remember about subject and verb. A sentence in English must have at least one subject and one verb. Ya, jadi dalam satu bahasa Inggris satu kalimat itu hanya terdiri dari subject and verb aja ya. Misalnya baby cries, ya, only bird fly. Nah, that's a sentence, okay? Underline the subject once and the verb twice in each of the following sentence. Okay, then indicates if the sentence are correct, put C, or incorrect, put I. Okay, so here basically you can see I have made a scribble in the book. So I have last week, ini kurang subject ya. So last week went fishing for trout at the nearby mountain lake. We are missing a subject. So last week he or she went fishing for trout at a nearby mountain lake. Number 2. So number 1 is incorrect because there's no verb. And then the verb is twice ya. Ini kasih garis bawah 2 twice. Okay. Number 2, a schedule of the day events can be obtained at the front desk. So a schedule ini adalah subject ya. So a schedule is a subject. Subject itu nggak usah bentuk orang ya. Jadi suatu benda itu bisa dikategorikan sebagai subject. Okay. And then a schedule is one line because it's a subject, and then the verb can be obtained is 2 lines. Okay, this one, a job on the day shift or the night shift at the plant available. This one is incorrect. Okay, karena di sini kekurangan verb. Yeah, no verb. Okay, so a job on the day shift or the night shift at the plant available. Now, apa available? Harusnya is available. Jadi yang a job on a day shift or a night shift at the plant itu semua adalah subject. Okay. And then number 4. So number 3 incorrect. Number 4, the new computer program has provided a variety of helpful application. Okay, so di sini incorrect ya, because di sini ada double verb ya. Has is a verb and provide is a verb. So you don't have to put double verb. It has provides. No. So the new computer program has a variety. Boleh. The new computer program provides a variety. Boleh. Yeah. You don't have to put 2 verb. Ini wasting. Okay, so incorrect ya. So the new computer is 1 line. Has provide atau provide is double line. Okay, number 5. The box can be opened only with a special screwdriver. Okay, ini correct ya. So the box can be open. The box is a verb. Okay, the box is a subject. Subject. And can be open is a verb. Yeah. Number 6. The assigned text for history class contains more than 20 chapters. The chapter in the wastebasket should be equipped into the trash can outside. Okay, so number 6. Number 6 is incorrect, yeah. So the sign text, okay, of history class, it so pakai it contains. Okay, karena ada double subject di sini, ada the syntax ya of for history and then it, so it's double subject. No, so incorrect. And then the paper in the waste basket should be emptied into the trash can outside. Nah, ini correct ya. The paper in the waste basket, subject, should be emptied, atau should be, as a verb ya, into the trash can outside. Then number 8, departure is scheduled. Okay, departure is, jadi sini nggak ada no verb ya. So it need is. Okay, on a boat in the middle of the harbor. And number 9, yesterday I found an interesting article on pollution. This one is incorrect. Okay, there's no subject. Okay, and yesterday found, harusnya yesterday I found an interesting article on pollution. Number 10, the new machine is processes 50% more than the previous machine. Okay, sorry guys, ada orang yang jualan di luar fireplace. Okay, and then skill number 2, be careful of object of preposition. Nah, ini hati-hati ya. Ini bisa membingungkan kita sebagai subject. An object of preposition is a noun or a pronoun that comes after a preposition such as in, at, of, to, by, behind, on, and so on, to form a prepositional phrase. Okay, for example, like this one, after his exam. Nah, ini adalah prepositional object, object of prepositional, karena ada prepositional terus apa objectnya. After his exam, Tom will take a trip by boat. Ini juga prepositional of object by boat. In this sentence contains two object of prepositional. Exams is the object of preposition after, and a boat is the object of preposition by. Okay, so be careful. An object of preposition can cause confusion in the structure section of the Toefl because it can be mistaken for the subject. For instance, with his friend. Ada kata with his friend. Ya, ini adalah prepositional object of preposition. Found the movie theater. Blank found the movie theater. So with his friend, he found the movie theater. In this example, you should look for the object or the subject and the subject verb. You should notice the verb found and also notice that there is no subject. Okay, yes. Okay, next one we have example with the prepositional, yeah, over here. Example, another example. In this example, you should look first for the subject and the verb. You should notice the verb found and should also notice that there is no subject. Do not think that friend is the subject. Ya, jangan berpikiran bahwa friend itu adalah subject ya. So friend is the object of preposition with. Jadi friend ini adalah pasangannya dengan kata with. Ya, jadi bukan with his friend berdiri sendiri-sendiri, bukan. With his friend. Ya, with his friend. Jadi with his friend itu adalah satu kesinambungan. Okay. So friend is the object of preposition with, and one noun cannot be both a subject and an object at the same time because a subject is needed in the sentence. Answer B, He is the best answer. A and C and D are not correct because they cannot be subject. Ya. Nah, masuk has itu bukan subject. Later juga bukan subject. When itu juga bukan subject. So object of preposition. A preposition is followed by a noun or pronoun that is called an object of preposition. If a word is an object of preposition, it is not the subject. Jadi kalau ada kata yang menggunakan kata tadi yang sama, apa? In, at, of, to, by, behind, on, and with, ya, itu adalah object of preposition. Okay, exercise 2. Each of the following sentence contain one or more prepositional phrase. Underline the subject once and the verb twice. Okay, okay, wait a minute. I need to take my... Okay, mohon maaf, kita lanjut. Baik, tadi sampai mana kita ini? Ya, sini ya. So, exercise 2. Okay, each of the following sentence contains one or more prepositional phrase. Underline once and the verb twice. Circle the preposition phrase that comes before the verb that indicate if the sentence are correct, you could see, or incorrect. Okay. So the interview by radio broadcaster were carried by the station. Okay, this one is correct, yeah. So the interviews by radio broadcaster. Okay, so this is one line. Subject interviews ya. Nah, by radio broadcaster ini bukan subject ya, tapi adalah prepositional phrase. Prepositional ya, object prepositional. And work carried by the station. Okay, and then number 2. In the last possible moment. Okay, ini bukan subject. Before take off. Seat into airport. Ini nggak ada. There is no subject. Okay, so incorrect. Yeah. Number 3. At the neighborhood flower shop. Okay, ini adalah prepositional object. Flowers in quantities of a dozen or a half dozen can be delivered for free. Flowers, another subject. Quantities of dozen or half a dozen can be another subject. Sorry, verb. Flowers are subject. Okay, number 4. The progressive reading method at the school are given credit for the improved test score. Okay, so the progressive reading method at the school, ini adalah subject, are given credit for the improved test score. Are given verb or passive verb. Number 5. For the last 3 years, various hospitals in the country has been practicing medicine. Okay, this is no subject, yeah. In the country. Okay, in the country. And then the subject is the doctors. The doctors have been practicing medicine. And number C, this one is correct. In the past, career in politics was not considered acceptable in some circles. So this one is correct. Okay, and then number 7. This one is incorrect because there is no subject. Shopping in the downtown area of the city has improved a lot in recent years. So this one is incorrect because double subject. Yeah, double subject. No, sorry, not there's no subject, but double subject. So the shopping and then it. Sorry, So it itu adalah subjek, subjeknya masa depan. Number 8, this one is correct, yeah. At the building site, the carpenter with the most experience were given the most intricate work. Number 9, this one no subject. For the fewer headache, took 2 aspirin tablets. Okay, there's no subject. Incorrect. And then the last one, number 10, is correct. The report with complete documents was delivered at the conference. And skill number 3, be careful of the appositive. Positive can cause confusion in the structure section of the Toefl because an appositive can be mistaken for the subject of a sentence. Appositive is a noun that comes before or after another noun and has the same meaning. For example, Sally, the best student in the class, got an A on the exam. In this example, Sally is the subject of the sentence, and the best student in the class can easily be recognized as an appositive phrase because of the noun student and because of the commas. The sentence says that Sally and the best student in the class are the same person. Note that if you leave out the appositive phrase, the sentence will make sense. Sally got an A on the exam. The following example shows the appositive can be confused with the subject of a sentence in the structure section of Toefl test. Ya, jadi dalam kasus yang contoh yang pertama itu Sally, ini ada appositive ya. So in this example, Sally is the subject. Sally is the subject of the sentence, and the best student in the class can easily be recognized as the appositive sentence. Ini sebagai appositive ya. Appositive phrase because of the noun student, karena ada student yang itu ya, karena biasa ada noun. Okay, example number 1. George is attending the lecture. In this example, you should recognize from the commas that George, comma, is not the subject of the sentence. Jadi kalau perhatikan, kalau setiap ada kata appositive itu pastinya ada kata koma. So from the comma that George is not the subject of the sentence, George is an appositive. Because this sentence still needs a subject. The best answer is D. My friend George, comma. My friend answer A. My friend. Okay, so the best answer is D. My friend. Answer A and B and C are incorrect because they are not subjects. A, B, C itu salah karena mereka itu bukan subject. The next example shows that an appositive does not always come after the subject. A positive can also come at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, so number 1. Number 2. Sarah rarely misses her basketball shots. In this example, you can tell that Sarah is the subject and misses is the verb because there is a comma. Ada koma. Perhatikan, kalau setiap ada koma di awal kalimat itu tidak, dia bukan sebagai subjek tapi dia sebagai appositive. Sorry. In the space, you should put an appositive for Sarah, and Sarah is an excellent basketball player. So answer A is the best answer. An excellent basketball player, Sarah. Jadi sini kurang appositifnya ya. So answer A is the best answer. Answer B and C are not correct because they each contains the verb. Kita mengandung verb. An excellent basketball player is, ada is-nya. Sarah is an excellent basketball player. Ada is-nya. Her excellent basketball player. Ada play. Okay, next one. Oke, perhatikan di sini ya. Bagaimana kita mengetahui apakah apposite itu? So, apposite is a noun that comes before or after. Therefore, noun and it generally set off from the noun with commas. Ya, jadi dia membedakannya itu hanya dengan koma. If a word is an appositive, it is not the subject. The following appositive structure are both possible in English. Nah, jadi teman-teman kalau teman-teman beli buku Toefl ya, perhatikan kotak yang ada di buku Toefl masing-masing. Nah, kotak ini adalah memberikan kita summary yang harus perlu kita ingat. Ya, ini adalah ringkasan yang perlu kita ingat. So exercise, so here we have Tom, comma, a really good mechanic, comma. Nah, ada komanya lagi. Oke, ini adalah bagian dari appositive subject. It's facing the front. A really good mechanic, comma. Tom is facing the front. Jadi kalau subjeknya dulu itu ada koma dulu baru appositive phrase. Tapi kalau appositive phrase-nya dulu komanya ada satu. Okay? So each of the following sentence contain a positive, underline the subject once and the verb twice. Same. Number one, the son of the previous owner of the new owner is undertaking some fairly broad changes in management policy. Number two, last semester a friend graduated cum laude from the university. Nah, ini adalah double ini ya. Last semester a friend graduated whatever graduated from okay. And then friend ini adalah the subject ya. Valentine's Day, February 14 is a special day for sweethearts. Okay, I give you time. Saya kasih waktu untuk detect ini mana yang positif, mana yang positif. Okay, so as you can see here, the positive is with the comma, yeah. Okay, next one. Be careful with the present participle. This one, the last one. So present participle is the ing form of the verb. Ya, jadi untuk present participle itu adalah bentuknya gerund ya, atau ing form juga. So talking, playing. Ya. In the structure section of the Toefl test, a present participle can cause confusion because it can be either a part of the verb or an adjective. It is part of the verb when it is preceded by some of the verb be. Ya, jadi kita perhatikan ada kata bantunya yaitu be ya, yaitu am, is, was, were ya. Kalau ada kata kejaman itu pasti verbnya berikutnya bentuknya inform ya. Okay. Then we have here present participle is an adjective when it is not complied by the form of the verb be. The man talking to his friend has a beard. So this one, talking, is an adjective. Yeah. sentence talking is part of the verb because it's accompanied by is. And then the bottom one, ini kenapa bukan apa? Bukan verb. A present participle is an adjective when it is not accompanied by some form of the verb be. Ya, the man talking. Talking adalah adjective, that is when adjective. In this sentence, talking is an adjective and not part of the verb because it is not accompanied by some form of be. The verb in this sentence, it has the following example shows how the present participle can be confused with the verb in the structure section of the Toefl test. Okay, so here, for example, the child playing in the yard is my son. Okay, and then if you look at only the first word of the sentence, it appears that the child is the subject and playing is part of the verb. If you think that playing is part of the verb, you might choose answer B. Child is playing in the yard is my son. So choose answer D is, or answer D was. Yeah. Complete the verb. However, these two answers are incorrect because playing is not part of the verb. You should recognize that playing is a partial adjective. Oh, ini partial adjective rather than a verb because there is another verb in the sentence is. Is my son. Kita lihat is ini ada dua, maksud the child is playing in there is my son, maksud is ada verb ini boleh. Okay, terkadang orang Indonesia ya pakai is ya, but here no. Okay, jadi hati-hati ya teman-teman. Di sini ada in the sentence sudah ada is, maka di sini dia ini playing ini nggak boleh pakai is lagi ya. Okay, and then we have in this sentence there is a complete subject child and a complete verb is. So in this sentence does not need another subject or verb. The best answer is A. The child now playing in the yard is my son. The child now playing. Ini pakainya now ya, jangan pakai is. Jadi harus hati-hati. Ya. Okay. Okay, the following chart outlines that you should remember about present participle. So present participle is in form of the verb. The present participle can be number one, part of the verb, or number two, an adjective. It is part of the verb when it is complied by some form of the verb be. It is an objective when it is not complied by some form of the verb be. Contohnya number one, the boy is standing in the corner. Itu adalah present participle, yeah. And then the number one is a verb, yeah. And then number two is the boy standing in the corner was naughty. The boy standing in the corner was naughty. Ini adalah adjective. Okay, so perhatikan. Okay, ini ada soal. Jadi untuk number one, the companies offering the lowest prices will have the most customer. Okay, ini correct ya. The company's subject, offering adjective ya. The lowest prices will have the most customer. Number two, okay, this one don't have verb. Double verb. It should report. Those travelers are complaining their trip on Delta should report to the gate 3 Double verb. Okay, number 3. Ini correct. The artisan were demonstrating various handicraft goods throughout the fair. Okay, demonstrating. This is correct. Number 4. Incorrect. Yeah. Okay, this is people staring. Okay, the same job. It's the same job. Okay, so fraternates. Ya, ini fraternates adalah people, ya, a group of people staring the same staring. Okay, are giving the wildest parties attract the most pledges. There are 2 subjects, same jobs. And then number 5, the first exam winning for games Oke, kita masuk ke berikutnya, is about noun phrase. Ya, kemarin udah sampai noun, verb, dan apa lagi kemarin, complement, ya, complement, and object. Now we have masuk ke noun phrase. So the noun phrase is a group of words that ends with a noun. It can contain determiners, the, this, and etc. It also contains adjective, adverb, and noun. It cannot begin with a preposition. Noun phrase itu tidak bisa diawali dengan preposition. Ya, seperti kata tadi itu ada at, with, ya. Remember that both subject and complements are generally noun phrase. Nah, noun phrase atau noun itu ada 2 macam, ada countable noun, ada uncountable noun. Ya, kalau teman-teman masih ingat, apa itu countable noun? Countable noun itu adalah noun yang bisa dihitung. You can count. That's why it called countable noun. And the other one is uncountable. Uncountable itu kata atau benda-benda yang tidak bisa dihitung. Ya. Contohnya kayak pasir, asap, air, ya, itu tidak bisa dihitung. Ya. Atau sugar, you cannot count sugar except for a container of sugar. Okay. Coconut, a countable noun is one that can be counted. Contohnya book, student, person. Ya, we have 1 book, 2 books, 3 books. Student, 1 student, 2 students, 3 students. Person, 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. We don't say 2 persons. No, person becomes many, menjadi people. A countable and non-countable noun is one that cannot be counted. Uncountable, ya, uncountable noun itu tidak bisa dihitung, ya, kayak milk, okay, water itu tadi. You cannot say 1 milk, 2 milks. No, it is possible, however, to count some uncountable noun if the substance is placed in a countable container. Itu bisa. Uncountable noun bisa dihitung kalau dimasukkan dalam bentuk container atau wadah, ya, kayak glass. A glass of milk, 1 glass of milk, 2 glasses of milk. So we can count. Yeah. Some determiners can be used only with count or uncountable noun, while other can be used with either memorize the words in the following chart. We have with countables and without uncountable noun. Jadi kata-kata yang boleh digunakan dalam countable noun itu ada an, atau the, some, any, this, that, this, those, one, none, 1, 2, 3, many, a lot of, a large, a great number of, a few, fewer than, more than. Itu kita bisa gunakan dalam bentuk countable noun. Dan kata-kata yang tidak bisa digunakan dengan uncountable noun adalah the. The ini bisa countable and uncountable, ya. Some, any bisa juga. This, that, none, much, usually in negative or question. A lot of, a large amount of, a little, less than, more than. It is very important to know if a noun is countable or uncountable. Be sure that you know the plurals of irregular countable nouns. The following list contains some irregular countable nouns that you should know. Oke. Jadi kalau bentuk jamak itu berubah ya. Jadi misalnya kayak 1 foot, 2 menjadi feet ya. 1 orang one person, 2 orang menjadi people. Oke. Yang tadi foot 1 kaki, kalau 2 kaki feet. Woman ya, tunggal. Tapi kalau ada 2 atau beberapa wanita menjadi women. Woman, women. Child menjadi children. Okay, I have 1 child, a daughter, and then I have another one, a boy, so it becomes I have 2 children. Mouse become mice. Okay, tooth become teeth. Man and mean. Man, mean. And it's get hard. Okay, and then we have ini soal. Okay, I hope you can do this one. Ini untuk PR ya, teman-teman. Exercise 3. Saya akan kasih screenshotnya untuk PR teman-teman ini. Okay. So this one. Assignment. And then we have here, saya bantu dulu ya. Choose the correct determinant in the following sentence. He doesn't have money. Yang nggak bisa dihitung money apa ya? He doesn't have many money, or he doesn't have much money. He doesn't have much money. So much, yeah. Okay, you can do the rest. Yeah, 2 until 10. Okay, I'll continue. This one article an. Ya, ini adalah kata awalan ya, artikel kata awalan. An can be preceded with a singular countable noun. They mean one. Yes. Jadi a chair, one chair, a chair itu the same meaning, artinya sama. They can be used in a general statement or to introduce a subject which has not been previously mentioned. Oke. Dari dalam satu kalimat ya teman-teman. Hati-hati kalau kita menggunakan kata an. Ya, misalnya there is a dog who is stealing a steak at the butcher's store. A dog who steals the steak. Nah, jadi kalau kita ingin menyebutkan dognya itu yang sama, the same dog that was stealing the meat, itu kita nggak boleh pakai kata kita harus menggunakan kata the ya. Jadi kalau dalam satu kalimat ada 2 itu maksudnya is a different people atau a different entity ya, a different object ya. Jadi kalau misalnya kita mau membicarakan orang itu lagi, kita jangan bilang a man, a dog ya. Tapi we say a dog pertama, dan the second kata yang untuk mengutarakan bahwa dognya itu yang sama, kita pakainya the dog ya. The dog that steal the beef or steal the steak. Nah itu berarti kita membicarakan ini adalah dog yang sama. Atau a man who run, and then that man we saw, the man we saw, that man atau the man we saw, nah itu adalah orang yang sama tadi running gitu tadi. Okay. So an precede only a single countable noun. They mean one. They can be used in the general statement or introduce a subject which has not been previously mentioned. Ini sebelumnya belum disebutkan ya. So a baseball is round. It means generally, although general means all baseball is round. I saw a boy in the street. So we don't know which boy. I saw a boy in the street. We don't know which boy. Many boy. Ini tadi ya. Oh, ini juga satu contoh lagi. Sorry. One more example. Ya. Contohnya, David, could you open a window? Terus Davidnya bilang yang mana? Which one? Any. A window means you can choose any window. Window number 1, window number 2, window number 3, window number 4, etc. Okay. But when you say, Danny or David, could you open the window on the right? The window. Jadi specifically that window only. Jangan window number 1 atau window number 2, jangan, but that window only. The window on the right only. So here it says, I saw a boy in the street. We don't know which boy, karena banyak boy in the street. Yeah. An is used before word that begin with a vowel sound. Is used before word that begin with a consonant sound. A book, an apple. Yeah, some word can be confusing because the spelling does not indicate the pronunciation. Okay. A house. A house begins with a consonant sound. Is used before a word that begins with a vowel sound. Is used with a word that begins with a consonant. Okay, sorry. Ini ada satu lagi. Jadi harus hati-hati ya teman-teman. Kalau kita menggunakan kata dan en, ya. Kalau itu selalu diawali dengan huruf mati. Ya. Baseball, boy. Sedangkan en itu selalu diawali dengan huruf hidup. An apple. Okay. Now this one is confusing because its spelling does not indicate the pronunciation. True, benar sekali. A house, benar. A house. Start with a consonant. An hour. With the H, pakai N. Mister katanya yang N harus pakai huruf hidup, tapi ini kok N dipasangin dengan huruf mati. Hour ini ya, we don't say it hour. We don't say it hour, but we say it hour, an hour. The H is silence. Huruf H-nya ini mati ya, atau tidak disebutkan atau tidak dibunyikan. Begitu juga dengan kata island. Tulisannya adalah Island, but we say island. Okay. So here the sound of an hour itu O-nya, hour. The sound is hour. And then this one, not a U. U is a vowel sound, huruf hidup. U. But here we don't say university. You say So university, no. You di sini we say you, as in you are, Y-O-U, university. Okay. And then this one is an umbrella. Ini bukan umbrella, but the word you is the sound umbrella, karena ada M-nya. Ini you don't say university, no. You cannot say university, but you say university. Ini karena ada M-nya, maka the word U-nya the sound. Okay. So the following word begins with a consonant sound and thus must always proceed with an A. A European, a house, a uniform, a luxury, a home, a university, an affirmative, a heavy, a universal, an completus, a half, a union. The following words begins with a vowel sound, thus must always proceed with an N. Nah, ini harus pakai kata N. an hour, an uncle, a hair, an umbrella, a herbal, an unnatural, an honor, an understanding. The initial sound of the word that immediately followed